This week on Let's Talk Schools, did you know it's possible to take college classes while still in high school? Learn how students are getting ahead with our dual enrollment program. Hello and welcome to another session of Let's Talk Schools. I'm Mike Looney, the superintendent of schools here in Fulton, and I am also the host of this fabulous show. Today is going to be a really special day because we have a student guest along with Director Harrell. We're going to begin by having them introduce themselves and then we'll get deep into the topic. I'm going to start with our fabulous student. Welcome to the show. Tell us your name and where you go to school and a little bit about yourself.
I'm Kennedy Bailey. I go to Chattahoochee High School and I'm in 12th grade.
Awesome, Kennedy. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on the show, and look forward to digging into your experience a little bit and learning more about you. Director Harrell, your title is 10 foot long, but I know that you've supervised and managed the career technical education process and student support services. So tell us your official title and tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay, I am Shimona Harrell, Director of College, Career, and Student Supports. Been in the district since 2006, special ed teacher, counselor, lead counselor, coordinator of school counseling, and now Director of College, Career, and Student Supports.
Well, welcome back to the show. I'll make sure I pronounce your name correctly moving forward. I apologize for that. So Kennedy, you're a senior at Chattahoochee High School. I know you're looking forward to walking across the stage and graduating. Do you have plans after you graduate? Are you going to go to school? Or what's your plan?
Yeah, I plan to go to college and I want to study computer science and specialize in artificial intelligence.
Well, I tell you what, I've been digging a lot into artificial intelligence, so we're going to have you back on the show to talk about artificial intelligence.
I'd be glad.
But today, I understand that you're focused on going to college, and you've kind of gotten an early start in your college experience through dual enrollment.
Yes, my main goal going into high school was actually I wanted to graduate early, and I asked my counselor what is like the easiest way, most efficient to graduate early and beyond like just AP courses. She suggested dual enrollment, and ever since my junior year I've been doing it, and so far I've gotten 12 credits that are transferable to other colleges, and it's all in hopes to just graduate early.
So you're one of those people you're focused on getting through this process so you can carry on with life. So dual enrollment is college while in high school?
Yes.
Okay.
You take college classes while you're in high school, and there can be online, in person. I personally do online because I find it easier, because I might not have the time to go to a campus every single day and get there and like do all the work as well on top of my high school work. But beyond that, you also have to apply, which it's a bit confusing in the beginning, but after the first year, you don't have to do basically anything, and it's super easy.
Director Harrell, can you tell us a little bit, so do they have to apply for college? What does that process look like?
So as high school students, starting your potentially 10th grade year, students in 10th grade with special conditional requirements can participate, but 11th and 12th graders are guaranteed to participate in dual enrollment. They have to, first research the colleges that they want to attend. Once they are accepted with the assistance of their school counselor, they have to meet with their school counselor to talk about the eligibility requirements of dual enrollment, the courses that they can take through dual enrollment, the colleges that are available throughout the state of Georgia, not just in the metro area, that are available to them to apply to. And so, yeah, they apply as high school students. They are still high school students, but once accepted into the dual enrollment program, they work with their counselor to choose their courses. In the state of Georgia, there are hundreds of courses across all colleges throughout the state where they can apply and take courses up to 30 funded credit hours. And so that's important to understand. You're at 12 credit hours, but students, the state funds 30 credit hours of college courses that they can take.
So remember my college experience, 3 credit hours for a traditional one-year course. So that's 10 college courses that a student could get out of the way, and you have 4 completed already, and you're in your senior year, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm working on getting 6 total.
Okay, very good. So that sounds like it's a very expensive proposition for your family. How is it free?
Yeah, actually, it's paid for, I believe, by the state, and it's completely free. It might scare you at first because you'll see like the fee in your like portal, but they will go away eventually. I will say though, you are limited per semester, at least at my school. If you take beyond a certain amount, you will have to pay out of pocket, but everything else, it's free.
Okay, so dual enrollment to me implies that you're getting high school credit and college credit at the same time. Is that correct?
For specific courses, yes, but you can also take courses that are just college credit.
Now, Kennedy, I'm just going to tell you, I'm a little bit skeptical sometimes. Okay, you're in high school and you're getting college credit. Surely those aren't real college classes. Surely they're watered down, easier classes. Is that true, or are they authentic college level classes?
They're just like any other college class. Of course, it depends on your professor, what class you're taking, their approach to learning, but otherwise in the syllabus, it's everything that a normal college class would teach, and if not more. You could get lucky with a professor who might want to help you understand more than a high school teacher could, because once again, they're on like their own college schedule. They might have a lot more time, meeting hours, than your traditional high school teacher, which only teaches 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., and they can't really make much time outside of that to meet with a person individually, whereas a college professor can.
So give me an example of a course that you've taken where you've earned both high school credit and college credit at the same time.
So I took actually a couple, and
Okay.
I'm taking some right now, but I've taken U.S. history,
Okay.
and I was able to get that credit for my high school and also for the college. And one thing that I like about it is that it's one semester, which the typical U.S. history class in high school is 2 semesters. Like you're taking it the full year. But by taking it 1 semester, it allowed me to have another opportunity to take macroeconomics, which is another semester, which is a traditionally 1 semester class in high school, but usually your senior year. And so now that's allowed me to take another class in my senior year currently, where I could do something else that I could be more interested in, or something that is specific for me.
Wow, so it seems like there are a lot of positive reasons to take a dual enrollment course. It gives you more options at the high school level as far as what electives or other courses you want to take. You can get college, genuine, authentic college credit earned while in high school, and our moms and dads don't have to pay the bill for that. So that's
Correct.
essentially free college.
Correct.
And in some cases, you can get the high school credit. U.S. history, as an example, is a required course in high school to
Yes.
graduate. You can take it simultaneously or concurrently or mixed together with the college credit or the college course and earn credit for both of them at the same time. So what are the reasons we wouldn't want to take a dual enrollment? Are there any?
It all depends on your schedule. If you have access to travel or access to stable internet as well, if you're taking online courses. Actually, I would say it's much easier than I expected. When people tell you about dual enrollment, it seems a bit intimidating, especially as a sophomore or junior. It seems like, oh, it's a college class. It'll be a lot of work, but it's actually, for me, I feel like it's way less work, and it gives you more time to do to study, to do your high school classes, and essentially get all of it done, but it's way less intimidating than people think.
So if a student has questions, or a mom or dad has questions that's watching the show, and they want to know more about dual enrollment, how would they learn more information? Where would you send them to?
So there are a few places. One, your high school counselor. Most schools host dual enrollment information nights, typically in the month of January. Students who want to take dual enrollment courses can also visit Georgia georgiafutures.org, where that is the hub where they can research the colleges, research the courses that they can take, the eligibility requirements. And so just be on the lookout, connect with your school counseling department, who will typically host an information night in the month of January. Students who are interested in dual enrollment for next school year, they have to meet a March 31st deadline. Students who are interested in a spring, taking courses in the spring, they have to meet a November deadline. And so getting with your high school counselor is most important. We also have students who want to take dual enrollment courses. You could take one course, two courses, and a combination of high school courses. Students can also be full-time dual enrollment students where they don't even have to, students who want to get that college experience ahead of time while in high school, they can go straight to the college campus. We have hundreds of students going to Georgia State, Kennesaw State, Georgia Tech, taking some of those higher level courses. And so counselor, georgiafutures.org, and just connecting with their school counselors.
Now, is this available to students all throughout Fulton County schools or only for some select high schools?
No. Any student in a public and or some private schools can take advantage of dual enrollment courses because it is a state program. They can take no matter what school, no matter 10th, 11th, or 12th graders, they can take dual enrollment courses. And I also want to highlight the Accelerated Career Diploma, which is also another dual enrollment program. And so students who want to be work ready, there's a special opportunity for them to take courses, 9 high school credits versus the 23 high school credits. But students who want to take advantage of what was formerly known as Option B is now called the Accelerated Career Diploma. They take 2 English, 2 math, 2 social studies, and 1 health and PE course, and then they move on to their technical credentials. In addition to the 9 credit hours through dual enrollment, they have to either take 2 certificate programs, 1 diploma program, or an associate's program. Okay. And so that is also an opportunity for students throughout the district who may not fit into that traditional 23 credit hour diploma track. They can
so dual enrollment would apply to not just the traditional 4-year institution, but 2-year colleges as well, and technical schools. And
definitely,
that sort of thing.
Yes. So we have a lot of students that attend Gwinnett Tech, Atlanta Tech, as well as, again, Georgia Tech, Georgia State. We have students that take colleges at Georgia Southern, West Georgia, all across. As long as it's an approved institution, students can take courses there.
Wow, I tell you, schools sure have changed a lot. I didn't have those opportunities when I was a young man in high school, and so you really have lots of opportunities here in Fulton County School to follow your dreams and pursue your greatest interests. And let me ask you this as we wind things down. What's the greatest lesson learned for you? What piece of advice would you give a brother or a sister or a good friend of yours as it relates to participating in dual enrollment?
I would say definitely learn how to manage your time. That is the most important thing, because if you don't, you might start falling behind. You might think, oh, I could do this later. No, you can't. So I would just say the biggest thing is to know how to manage your time and be responsible, because now that it is a college class, your high school counselor cannot help you as much as they can for a high school class.
Yeah. That's sound advice even for we adults. I'll tell you what, sometimes I need do a better job of planning my own time. Thank you so much for sharing your insight and your experience about dual enrollment in Fulton County Schools. Obviously, you have a very bright future, and I look forward to hearing more about your successes as you pursue your additional educational opportunities. Director Harrell, thank you so much for being here. You do a great job in Fulton County Schools, and you do such important work making learning relevant and creating opportunities for our scholars post-high school. So thank both of you for being here. And that's it. Thank you for joining us for another session of Let's Talk Schools. I'm Mike Looney, your host, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. And now, let's go around the district in 90 seconds. That's it for our show this week. Let's keep the conversation going. We'd love to hear from you on our social media platforms. Join us next time on Let's Talk Schools, and as always, thank you for watching.